Okay. So this assignment will provide with an opportunity to see how the skills we have learned in this class may be exercised within your own team. So step 1's exactly what we're doing right now.
Okay.
This whole thing has to be at least 15 minutes. And then we have to upload it to YouTube. He gave us a little account information. When do you think we should make this video due? Because like teams are gonna have to go through. I think teams are gonna have to go through a process of like editing and stuff. So that might take some time.
And so will like putting everything into text. That'll take a long time.
Oh crap!
When
I
is that-
forgot
is that
about
every
that.
time?
That's the second step. Transcribe a 10-minute portion of the video.
Maybe like not
shouldn't
next
take that
Tuesday, but the following Tuesday.
I agree.
Or next Thursday.
Unless you do what we're doing, like with Inception,
Right.
adding in music in the background.
Should we,
I mean, it's
do you think like a week would be enough for everyone to do this part, just doing the 15 minutes?
Yes.
Cut it down.
I think when I
Yeah.
originally talked to Brad, I brought up next Thursday.
I think
And I
next
think he
Thursday
said
would be
that's
good.
okay.
And even if we need to on Tuesday
So-
say, how's everyone doing?
That's true.
So next Thursday is
Check
the
in
3rd.
with everybody.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
for
Let's
right
do
now,
that.
April 3rd.
It can be tentative.
Yeah.
All these dates are going to be until we clarify with him.
That'd be like when just the video is uploaded.
Yeah. And then
video uploaded on YouTube.
Mm-hmm. I think that's good.
Okay. I'll wait till she's finished writing. Step 2, transcribe a 10-minute portion of the video. As a team, you should select a 10-minute portion of the video for analysis, which we know. Determine the start and stop points. Make sure that every team or member of your team is aware of the start and stop points. Each member of the team should transcribe at least 2 minutes of the video. So we're splitting that up.
Okay.
Watch and listen to the video, then write the dialogue and describe relevant behaviors. Have one member of the team compile the transcriptions into a single document. So this is another, it can't be that long to transcribe 2 minutes of the video.
maybe do on the next Thursday.
I was going to say a following
Yeah.
week.
Because on that Tuesday we have the reading quiz.
I think a following week. There's 5 steps here,
It'd be
which
the
the 5th step,
So like Thursday.
there's 5 steps here, and the 5th step is upload to Dropbox, so that's really nothing.
Okay.
It would be April 10th, right?
Mm-hmm. And then,
That's the dialogue being completed.
now this is the dialogue where, okay, never mind.
Go
'Cause
ahead.
step 2, everybody has to bring it together, right?
Right.
Mhm.
So like
Okay,
what will
so
happen is we'll
that's
upload the
the whole
video
complete
and
thing. I get
then write some dialogue and then I guess put some like you
The
can see
actions
here
and
this
stuff.
was what
Yeah.
was going on and this type of teamwork and stuff like that. Which that won't be too bad.
I don't think so
I
either.
get that.
Okay, step 3, analyze the video. Observe the video as a group. Discuss and analyze the video for the following elements: reactions to dissonance, conflict styles, facilitation techniques or concepts as described in the Kaner text. That might take a little longer.
Is this just a discussion though? It's not like we have to turn in anything. Are we spending
This
class
next part?
time to discuss it or?
For step 3?
Mm-hmm.
I wonder because I was just about to ask whenever our next quiz and whatever is due April 8th.
Mm-hmm.
It's, the 4th step is prepare a written report. So we're going to have to discuss some of these things.
Some of this stuff might need to
I wish we could
be
like
shorter.
like on
time.
Tuesday, like whatever we discuss we do and then we would be able to do this again in class, like have the last 40
That's
minutes
true.
to break off. Because trying to find a schedule for all of us to work together will be the hard
We
part.
might, do you have a
They could
calendar?
do-
Mm-hmm.
This might can be pushed to Tuesday because I feel like the video isn't that much to me.
Right.
I'm just
Or-
worried that like if today doesn't go well for people, they're gonna use Tuesday to
For sure.
yeah, like we didn't do it right, let's do it right and
Mhm.
turn them on Thursday.
Okay, that makes
I'm okay with the first 2 due dates, but I feel like for this next one we should have some type of class
I
time.
agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
because
Just
yeah.
do this exactly what we're doing because
Because
we'd
when
have the time to sit here, watch the video, and actually talk.
Exactly.
So maybe that whole next week would be
On that
those 2
Tuesday.
class times, yeah. So that would be the 15th and the 17th.
Yeah.
And then the finalized one would be either like because you know how we turned in like our midterm by Sunday?
Yeah.
Just
15th,
if we have
17th, and then what's the next
Tuesday
Tuesday?
the 22nd.
So we could say the final one is due then.
Yeah, do we have to turn in like a?
Is
That's
it our
getting
last
late.
day and we have a
I was gonna
yeah,
say
that's
the
what I'm saying.
22nd's getting really
like,
late.
we have to push.
Could we
Maybe
say the
you work on it
17th?
the
that-
15th, and then it has to
It
be
has
on
to
the
be.
17th.
It has
I'd
to
like
be.
to-
Finish it on the 15th, and you have to get together with your group outside
On your
the
own
class.
personal time.
So turn it in the 17th, like by class time or
Well, I
by
wanna say
midnight,
that-
or
One of those class times could maybe be dedicated to analyzing the video. Because
That's what
there's
I'm
nothing
thinking.
due. There's nothing due, so we could say, take 20 minutes and analyze your video with your group. And then
On the 15th.
we're really gonna have to consider the written report.
Yes.
Which is-
step
That
is
should be the most time
That's the
set
fourth
aside.
step, and there's fifth is upload to Dropbox. That's
So-
really nothing.
Do we want to then push it back and say the 15th would be the time you sit there, talk with your group,
Yes.
finalize it, turn it in?
Not turn it in on the 15th, right?
Oh, I don't
Or
know.
turn it in on the 15th, and then,
Or how about
and then when
like,
would the final report be due?
or
Because we're still on.
we're right here, right?
But I
This
think
should
one
take 2
class, 20
seconds.
minutes, yeah.
This
However
takes-
long the video takes.
This should
and
be
then
the
maybe 5
shortest.
minutes of discussion.
So how about the 15th, we do whatever he has scheduled for that day, and then everyone splits off and does this, right? So then when we're coming on the 17th, that's when we can start knocking out this. So then if we do it the 17th, it looks like we have that whole week, and then I don't know how far class goes.
I think finals week is here.
Yeah, that's the last one.
Is-
So-
Everything has to be
And
due
we
on that
also have a
Sunday.
final.
Isn't finals week
exams and stuff
start
like
the
that.
28th?
Yeah.
It does, okay.
So we should.
So everything has to
We
be
need
due
to
that
start
Sunday,
having
or?
some stuff due on some Tuesdays. Okay. So, when do y'all want the final, like everything turned in by? Like, so you don't feel crammed with finals and stuff.
The week before finals, the
The week before.
24th,
Yeah,
So the
I think so.
would be the absolute final day.
Yeah.
Like if you get it done, turn
You don't,
it in.
exactly, you don't have to
Right,
wait
you
till
don't
then.
have
The
to
24th,
wait, but
everything.
Although a lot of people
We're not
would
accepting
procrastinate, but that's up to them.
Yeah.
So, let's look at their written report. That's,
And see what details about it.
because it looks like a lot.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's gonna,
And there's
Can-
also another report due, isn't there? Like a
Mm.
final.
You have to do your final paper.
Yeah,
oh man.
that's why.
Let's get it kind
The
of
video needs to. I feel like
Should we
this
push
stuff
up?
should not take that long.
Yeah.
The dialogue that might take a
That
little bit of time,
stuff-
but the actual video should be.
So
like
should we
that.
have it
Alright,
due
so this
Tuesday?
is due on
The
Tuesday
discussion
the 8th,
might
and then on Thursday, we do the discussion, and then on the 15th, we prepare a written report, and then
Okay.
everything's due on the 17th?
Okay.
Or what?
So we want-
Okay.
I think I like that.
I like that, but I don't remember all the dates you said.
Yeah,
So
I didn't
the,
either,
The
so
video you're
April
saying is
3rd.
due when we come back next week.
No,
Video.
same day.
Thursday.
Due still on April 8th, you just
Third.
move this dialogue to,
Wait, let's start from the jump. Just on April 3rd, video upload.
yep,
Okay.
and then on April 8th, which is Tuesday's class,
Mm-hmm.
the dialogue's due. And then on Thursday the 10th, discuss and analyze the video.
I like what you're saying. So then
Yeah.
from the 15th to whenever we have the final, they have pretty much 2 weeks to do the paper.
Okay.
Yeah, which is plenty of time.
And I think if we explain that to them and say you need to look over this, you're going to want as much time for step 4 than
Oh yeah.
doing that stuff.
Clearly, step 4 is gonna take the longest.
But with the dialogue, remind you guys, April 8th, we have our journal due, our quizzes due.
Yeah, but we're doing the dialogue.
If we can,
Is it
that
just
the
turned in
in-class
by
day?
then?
Is that the in-class day?
The in-classes analyze the
That's what you-
video.
This is, this ain't class day.
The dialogue is just writing it out, right?
And putting
Only 2
actions.
minutes per person
And
too,
putting
so
actions.
I just
Okay.
wanted to see the time.
We could.
I know it's a lot
Me
due,
too.
but if we don't put it due on that day, then
Yeah.
then it's that schedule which we just didn't like.
True.
so.
Yep, true.
Yeah.
And then,
They can get over it.
what's the next Tuesday? What day would that be? The 5th?
After the 10th, it'd be the 15th, yep. And that's when we want to start on step 4?
Prepare a written report that day, yeah.
Start working on it.
Okay.
And then, yeah, we really have to talk to him about, like, what lessons are going to be taught in the next couple weeks and how much
I
time will we
know.
have during
This
class.
is a lot put on top of all that.
That's why
This
it
is what they always
sucks.
do, they always wait.
Dialogue analysis.
Which
Prepare-
is... Okay, go ahead.
Prepare a report of your analysis entitled Dialogue Analysis. The report should include 5 columns: comment number, transcript, reactions to dissonance, conflict engagement styles, and facilitation. B is member profiles. In a second section of your report entitled Member Profiles, briefly describe the following for each person in your team as demonstrated in the analysis: reactions to dissonance, primary forms of engagement, conflict styles, key facilitation skills demonstrated, answers to these questions. And then a C, summary of lessons learned. What have we learned about working effectively as a team? What will we do differently to be more effective as a team, as team members in the future? So that's the project basis.
Okay.
This is the example that he gave us.
Like what it would look like?
I'm not exactly sure. I think of an analysis. Because that's
Okay.
not what a report's
So
gonna
that's
look
like the part,
Get out of here, Scooby.
is this the part 1 or is this just the, yeah, this is the dialogue analysis?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think so. Dialogue description. Okay, it's just a chart for, I think, jotting down your ideas.
Right. So it's almost like when we start to work on the dialogue to almost kind of do it in this fashion. So
Mhm.
then when we have to do this part, it's easier for us to
Right.
line it up. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
exactly.
Because that part, yeah, section A, the dialogue analysis, is kind of just an extension of step 2, which is transcribing the...
I agree.
So if we just focus more when we do this, section A will pretty much be done, just
Mhm.
organizing it. And then section B, that's our member profiles. So almost if we wanted, we could each pick one person to focus
Yeah,
on,
I agree.
and then that would be easy to take care of. And then C is just a summary, so.
Wow. We're the only people in our class that knows what this is going to be like.
Mhm.
Because no one looked
Is
through
looking
all
at
this.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot. I mean, whatever.
Yeah.
So, you guys want to go through the dates one more time? I think
So,
kind of finalize those.
Okay.
Yeah.
what we have for step 1,
Go ahead.
okay. For step 1, the due date will be Thursday, April 3rd. That's the video upload on YouTube. For the dialogue, step 2 will be due Tuesday.
Sorry.
Okay, you're
There you
fine.
are.
Tuesday, April 8th. That's for the dialogue.
Okay, that's easy
Mhm.
though.
Yeah.
To analyze the video, that'll be step 3, Thursday, April 10th.
Yeah.
And then step 4 for the written report will be Tuesday.
Well, they don't have to bring anything tangible for that step when they analyze the video. That's like on their own. Just analyze the video with your group.
And then for the last step, when we say April 15th, is that when they're going to start working on it? That's not when it's due, right?
Right. It's not due on the 15th.
That's just when,
So
like,
when
For what? What was due on the
The
15th?
Should it be due the
written
22nd?
report.
yeah,
Since
I don't-
that'll be a week, we'll
week
have
from
class. You guys can talk during the weekend if you want to be on your own, and then
I would just
due
say
on the
because it's
22nd.
just, when it's due, all you have to do is put it in a Dropbox,
Yeah.
right? So I would give them like that another week.
The 22nd. It's also a
22nd
week before
midnight.
finals,
Yeah.
so
Because I don't know when the final paper's due. If it's due
I'm not sure either.
that day.
That's what we should have done before we got in here.
So
Was
that's-
look at other dates. We have a syllabus somewhere. I have a revised syllabus. You're modified.
yeah.
Okay.
I'm organized. Finalized team
paper.
exercise, he has that. Unless that's for this chapter thing. No, when was the final, for these chapters that we're gonna do exercises for, when was the very last date?
Whatever next Thursday is.
April.
Oh, okay, then we're fine.
Well, the following Thursday, I think.
Feedback session. Blah blah blah. Prepare to share feedback. Blah 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 blah. Final assessment of journal entries. Final assessment.
Final paper graded by appointment. Attendance at the appointment is optional. So April 28th to the 30th, that's finals
That's finals
week.
week,
So as long as they turn it in by the 24th, if that's when he's grading them. Because it looks like everything else.
Yeah, it would have to be.
I would do the 24th because that's when we're doing the final class evaluation, the celebration, feedback. Everything is like
I
finalized
agree.
that day. So the 24th would just make it keep them on track. Like just remember by the 24th have everything done,
Exactly.
and then everything else will just fall into place.
Okay, so.
It is.
Thursday for video upload. That's next Thursday. Next
'Cause-
Thursday, have your video.
Today's date.
Okay.
27th.
So we have to do that. I haven't set an appointment for the midterm oral. Have you?
I
Yeah.
haven't either.
Let's do, we have to do it today.
Really?
Appointment by today.
Mine's on the 16th.
I think I put mine.
He's not
62,
typically too
so I don't have to
stringent on
come
those though.
Thursday.
I don't think.
So
And we don't have class April 17th.
Yeah.
So they should have plenty of time to get it done because we don't even have
feel
class April 17th.
so that would be a good
Feel
day
so
for
much
your
better.
Today,
As
I'm
a
assuming is the best
suggestion,
day
we
for
don't
it,
have
for sure.
class that day.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
April
ruin it.
17th, you can get together if you want to.
It's all
work
right,
around
man.
it.
You'll have the whole weekend to recover.
I know, because I'm not gonna drink this weekend.
So do we feel pretty set on these days?
Since it's so much time. Oh, here I go. Well, it's fine. It's fine.
Because the way I'm looking at it is because we're still gonna have workshops and everything else going on during class, and so I think that's the next step we need to do is ask him like, what does the class schedule look like, and is there gonna be free time to do any of this?
I told him we'd go over these dates with him.
Yeah.
So
And
these
I'm
are all
thinking-
tentative, but I think he'll agree.
Would you guys have any like alternate days or any other schedule that we would like adjust? Because the only thing
Let's
I could
leave
think
that
of.
up to him,
Okay.
you know, because he's gonna have the final word.
Okay.
What were you thinking of? Like, what were you gonna try to extend it or shorten it?
Not extended.
Because I already feel like it's a time crunch.
It
Yeah.
is.
Regardless, yeah. Because if you think about it, regardless, it's a time crunch.
So for our group personally, if April 3rd is the video upload, we feel pretty confident about that, having that turned in. And then how about like if we finish it today and like whenever we want to work on editing it, then like all taking time to look at it on YouTube and
Mhm.
Yeah.
the dialogue part?
Yeah, because the dialogue's not due until the following Tuesday, so that's 4 or 5 days. And it
Right.
should only take 15 minutes.
Are we only gonna zone in on our own specific dialogue?
I think we should kind
We
of
can
look
each-
at,
Of the 10 minutes, we should each take 2.5 minutes
Yeah,
or so.
2.5, and then 2.5 to 5, 5.5 to 7.5. Because
Okay, so
if we
we
did
can
it for
do
each
it
person,
after.
then that means each of us has to watch the whole thing.
thing.
Right,
And
yeah.
that would be too
We're not doing that. That would be too much.
Yeah.
I think we can do that, yeah, that sounds good.
Okay.
And then we'll just talk to Bright and then go with it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Good.